What else can I fetch for you, mister?" The red-faced shopkeep looked over the lenses of the half-moon spectacles that rode far down his bulbous nose. Beneath that bristled a peppery mustache that looked more suited to being a whisk broom than lip hair. The sides of the man's head sported tufty mutton chops that could not conceal his impressive jug-handle ears. The top of the man's bald head glistened with a sheen of sweat, owing largely to the fact that he kept dashing around the counter and feeding chunks of stump wood into the glowing maw of his potbelly stove. Then he would scoot back around the counter, seeming to lose his fight with breathing more and more with each return trip from the stove. The customer to whom he spoke struggled to keep a smirk off his mouth. He was a tall, angular fellow, holding a low-crowned fawn hat in his gloved hands. He regarded the shopkeeper a moment longer through slate-blue eyes the color of high-country river ice in January. Finally, his trim, bearded mouth opened. "I wouldn't mind looking at wool coats if you have any." The merchant's bristly eyebrows rose. "Do I have any? Why?" Once more he bustled around the far end of the counter, his pink hand pivoting on the wood. The customer noticed that the very spot where the portly man's hand rested and spun had been polished to a honey glow from what he assumed had been years of repeated scurrying to and fro. Although the day outside had turned out warmer than it had promised to be when the tall man awoke that morning, bedded down in the hay near his horse in the small but homey stable at the east end of town, it was still nippy, a portent of the winter to come.